Okay, let's rub the palms together. Nice and vigorously. Take a few deep breaths, stimulating energy in your body. And let the hands open, facing forward. You can imagine us in a circle. And begin to put in a few blessings for our practice. Any intentions you might have. And let your breath get nice and deep and steady. Drawing the palms together in Anjali Mudra at the heart and lifting the heart. Exhale all the way out, letting your spine be tall, gazing at your third eye center. And inhale to tune in. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Inhale. Exhale. And let's come right up to standing. You can gently spread the toes, let your feet be hip width apart, so maybe 4 to 6 inches in between. And then let the knees soften, pelvis is neutral. And inhale, reach your arms up over the head. Exhale, hinging at the hips, gently folding. Making this a dynamic movement. Inhaling up, exhaling down. And when you inhale up, you can reach up so high that a little back bend happens. Allow your breath to evolve, maybe getting a little bit more powerful. Remember, you can have a subtle bend in the knees, especially on that exhale. Inhale, reach it up. Lift the pelvic floor, squeezing energy up the spine. Exhale, right arm comes down, left arm reaches over. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right, finding your own pace. Inhale, set. Exhale, numb. Beautiful. Really allow that side waist and rib cage to open. Inhale, both arms up. Squeeze it up. Exhale, let them go. Feel your space around the body. Step your feet wide. You can turn so that you're on the long way of your mat. So you're facing the long edge. And let your toes jut out a little bit more than your heels. So your feet are wide. Let the arms open into a T. Inhale with me at center. And then exhale, start to tilt to the right, bringing your right hand to your right leg or ankle as your left arm reaches up to the sky. And as you begin your next inhale, come up through center. And exhale to the other side, taking a breath or two here. When you're ready, come through center. And just keep going. Good, and let this be your last one. The next time that you inhale up through center, pause there. Exhale, release. Bring the hands to the hips, inch your feet together. Inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky. Exhale as you make a fist and draw your right elbow and your left knee together. And we'll exhale out through the mouth. Inhale, other side. Like you're fogging up a window on that exhale. Inhale, reach it up. So high a little back bend happens. Coming back to our original warm-up. Exhale, hinge. Inhale up. Exhale down. We're really getting into that life nerve in the legs, helping us to have good energy that's sustained throughout the day. Suppling the whole spine. Inhale, reach it up. Charge your space as you exhale, reaching the arms out and down. Bring the palms together at the heart, bowing to yourself. And come down to seated. Bring your soles of your feet together. So we're coming into the Kriya for the instinctual self. Soles of the feet come together. You can hold the feet or you can hold here at the ankles and shins. Keeping the spine tall. We're going to inhale as we reach the heart forward like a cow pose. Exhale as you flex it back. Good, and just continue at your own pace. Inhaling set, exhaling nam. This movement might feel really small, and that's okay. You're welcome to close the eyes and feel what's happening on the inside. It's okay to find tension. When we find tension, we have an opportunity to release it, to acknowledge what we've been through, for it to accumulate. Inhale to center, tall spine. Imagine light in your spine. Exhale, release the legs out long. And bring your hands to the side and swing your legs behind you. Bring your hands on either side of your rib cage, wide fingers. And just come into a little baby cobra at first. We're going to go back and forth between plank and cobra. So just get your body a little bit familiar with this pose. And then you're welcome to keep the knees on the ground and come up into plank. So your pelvis lifts, but it's a nice straight line from your knees to your shoulders. And this is going to be our inhale, plank pose. And then exhale, let your hips drop and let your heart lift. Elbows might bend slightly. Inhale into plank. Exhale into cobra. Make your breath slow so that you have time. Once you get the hang of it, you're welcome to close the eyes again. The next time that you come into cobra, lower down onto the belly, relaxing the arms. Plant your hands on either side of the ribs. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale. Tuck your toes and just lift your hips up so that you can tiptoe your feet up to meet your hands and you're standing in a forward fold. Let your feet be wide. And you can bring your hands to your knees in a crow squat right here. Shoulders glide down the back. If you're used to this pose and coming all the way down is comfortable, then you're welcome to hang out here. Most of us might be a little bit more comfortable here, so either way. Now let's begin breath of fire, panting like a dog through the nose. Inhale deeply. Exhale, release your fingertips to the floor. We're going to come down on the back. So you can simply squat down. Sink it all the way down onto your back. Just let your knees be bent for a moment. Allow your back to relax into the earth. And tuck your arms underneath the sacrum. Engaging your navel point. So you're drawing your navel point a little bit down towards your spine. And let your legs come out long. Pointing through the toes. Inhale and lift both legs up to the sky, straight up. Good. Exhale, lower them down. You can always modify by lifting one leg at a time. Otherwise, keep going. Inhaling, lifting. Exhale them all the way down. Awakening this navel, personal power at your navel point. Three more. Inhale deeply wherever you are. Let the energy circulate. Exhale, release and relax. Let your arms rest by the sides. And invite the energy that's been circulating to distribute to every cell. And draw your knees into the chest. Tucking the chin, you can gently rock up and down once or twice. And coming up to seated, we're going to come back onto the belly. So taking this energy and lifting it up through the chakra centers. You can interlace your hands behind your back. If they don't reach, you can hold a strap between them. And press down through your legs, your cobra tail, as you reach the hands down. Your chin can tuck slightly, gazing down at the ground, but your heart is lifted. It says this exercise strengthens the lower back, allows the energy to flow to the mid-spine, and opens the nerve channels in the area of the solar plexus, so your upper belly. Inhale deeply. Exhale, relax. See if you can roll over like a little sausage onto your back and rest on your back. And draw your knees into the chest. Taking a few deep breaths here. Lengthen your upper spine as you lower your head down. And then reach through one leg, getting it as long as possible, lowering it down. And then the other. Arms rest by the sides, palms facing up. This is not our final Shavasana, but rest here for 1 minute in Shavasana pose and see if you can get a little bit heavier. Imagine that your body is honey and the sun is shining on it. And you're melting all the muscles in the face melt. The tongue softens. Now deepen your breath here. In and out through the nose. Creating the ocean sound with your breath. And lift your legs up to the sky. Coming into shoulder stand or modification of shoulder stand. You can tuck your arms or a cushion underneath the hips. Or you can lift the hips right up off the floor for full shoulder stand. Either way, keep your breath. Good. Point through the toes. Just another breath or two here. See how much you can lengthen into this pose. Beautiful. Now start to reach the toes towards the head. So if you are just slightly lifted here, then it might look, subtle. And if you're in full shoulder stand, the toes might reach over the head towards the ground. Using your hands as brakes, slowly release down. Let your body come into any shape. Surrendering. This Kriya begins in a very dynamic way. And now as we're reaching the end, there's lots of pauses, moments of meditation. And the last piece of this Kriya is a Kriya in itself called Sat Kriya, Truth Kriya. So gently make your way to seated. If it's comfortable to sit in Celibate Pose, your sitting bones are between the ankles. You're welcome to have some cushions underneath you. If this is comfortable, and only if this is comfortable, then come into Celibate Pose. You can have as many cushions as you want or blocks. If this is not comfortable, then I would prefer for you to come into Sukhasana. Okay, so either choice with the legs. And then take your hands and interlace all the fingers except for the pointers. Women, your left thumb should end up on top, right pinky on the bottom. Men, it's the opposite. Right thumb on top, left pinky on the bottom. Bring this up over the head. And then let your shoulders relax. Your arms are kind of hugging in towards your ears. Chin is tucking to create a sound. We're going to chant Sat Nam here, drawing the navel back on Sat, releasing it on Nam, gazing at your third eye center the whole time. Inhale halfway to begin. Sat Nam, 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 Sat Nam Sat, 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 Nam Sat. Inhale deeply. Lift the pelvic floor, stretch up. Stay here, exhale all the way out. Hold the breath out and squeeze the energy up. Light in the spine. Inhale, release. And just close the eyes and notice. Bringing the palms together at the heart. And bowing the head. And come lying onto your back for full Shavasana. Let your breath return to its normal rhythm. Surrendering all effort. And imagine that you have all the time in the world. And allow the universe to hold you. Holding you as you rest. Begin to deepen your breath. Spreading through the fingers and toes. Circling wrists and ankles. Stretch your arms up over your head. Draw the knees into the chest. Keep your right knee in, but let your left leg come down and take a twist. Reaching your right arm away. Just taking one breath there and switch sides. Good. And coming back to center, drawing the feet together and the hands together and rubbing them against each other. Let the feet down and let the hands open on either side of you. Taking in the benefits and the intentions that we set at the beginning. You don't have to know what they are. Just allow them in. Inhale with me. And exhale. Rocking up to seated. Let's tune out. Notice who you'd like to send the benefits of your practice to today. And we'll chant 3 Satnams, sending this out. You can bring the palms to the heart if you like. Seeing this someone receiving the energy of your practice. Inhale for Satnam. Satnam means truth I am, referring to that highest self within, beyond time and space. The truth or the light within me honors that sameness within you, remembering that we're all connected. Satnam. Thank you for being here today.